Sorry, the amount of time that it took me to get this mic working is making me practice patience. It's okay. I'm editing this video and I realized I never actually filmed an intro to what I'm doing in this video. I haven't finished the project yet. This is the project. I'll show you. This is how far along we are. But basically today I am working on the Kyoto keyhole top made by Roche, and I am slightly modifying the pattern to try and like emulate the rose top by Matilde Knits. I'm kind of trying to make a combination of the two. I was looking for a pattern that is made to measure, and I think at the time that I started this, I'm not sure if the rose top was out or not yet. I can't remember. Yeah, the rose top is made top down. Kyoto keyhole top is made like in like sections, if that makes sense. This is the wool I'm using. It is a worsted wool, 100% merino, and this is a Malabrigo wool in the colorway natural. It's really beautiful. I have literally exclusively I have exclusively been knitting with Malabrigo wool recently because it's just so nice and soft, and also just happens to be very abundant at my local yarn store. So I end up getting this. I don't know if I'm gonna regret making this top in 100% merino wool because I feel as though I'm gonna get very warm wearing it. And right now it is 80 degrees outside, so it is very hot in New York already, which is great. I welcome that, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wear this top anytime soon. But that's okay. I have worked very on and off on this project, so the timeline is a little bit all over the place. Is there anything else to say? I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, that's enough. That's enough talking for me.
That's a big up friend Ira.
I'm checking in. As you can see, I'm very cozy, but this is how far we've gotten. We are on row 20 out of 48, so almost halfway there for this first section. But I'm gonna just like veg out for the next hour and work on this. I have wrapped up 35 rows of the back panel section that I was working on today, which is pretty good, I would say, because I started it out literally today. I technically cast on last night at like 11 p.m., but for all intents and purposes, I'm saying that I started the top today, Today I think it's the 23rd of March. So I will say I started today. Pretty good progress, I would say. I'm not gonna have as much time tomorrow or the day after because I have plans after work. So I don't know how consistent my progress will be, but I am gonna try to do my best to get at least through halfway. I think the goal I've set was halfway through the pattern by the end of the month. So we'll see. I also have a lot of plans this weekend because I have a couple of friends visiting from out of town. So we'll have less time to knit. So it's sleep time now, but I'm very happy with my progress for today.
Okay, it's been a while since I've updated. First of all, a couple things have changed. Today is what, April 10? And I started this project in March, I think, probably about a month ago. And I had to put it down for a while because I was getting a little bit stressed. But wait, the things that have changed are that I got a mic and also I just got a haircut and my bangs are doing something a little crazy right now, so just ignore it. But I have a mic. Isn't that exciting? I hope it sounds good. I hope it's working. Okay, I'm just gonna show you. If you follow my Instagram, I posted a reel about the issues I was having, which is basically just that it's a little bit too big for me, but I can't really tell at this stage whether or not I should frog it, so I'm kind of just moving along blindly a little bit. I'm okay with having to frog it. I've kind of made peace with that. Estera, I think that's how you say her name, is one of my favorite knitting YouTubers. I can't remember what her YouTube handle is, but she recently posted her making the sandock top, and she ends up having to frog it because hers came out too big, or like halfway through it was too big, and her final product was so beautiful. So it kind of motivated me. I was like, it's fine if I have to frog it. You know what? Let me just show you. All right, I'm gonna try not to drop stitches while I show you this. I just ran out of yarn on the skein I was using, so I need to wind up my next skein. But here it is. All right. It, I mean, it doesn't, I mean, it looks like how it's supposed to look at this stage, I think, but it's just too big. Let me try it on actually. Here it is. Here it is. It's not terrible, but it does feel quite loose. And like I want this top to be kind of tight. Now, I don't really know if it is like loose enough to merit frogging it and starting over, but it does feel like I would love for it to be tight around here, and it feels kind of loose, but I don't mind like where the armhole kind of starts. I think it looks good. I'm thinking maybe if I just size down maybe like half a millimeter, um or a full millimeter for needles, maybe it'll help. I don't really know what kind of knitter I am. I don't know if I have a looser like tension or not, but I think maybe my best bet is to size down. I think something else that maybe went wrong is I added a couple of rows of stockinette here to make this keyhole larger, but I forgot that if I'm adding rows, I need to kind of integrate the added rows with the next rows in the pattern, which I believe would have been a decrease. I think the game plan for now is to just keep going because I do want to just see it through and see if I don't mind the fit at the end of it, but I'm also very aware that it's going to expand once I block it. So we shall see. For now, I will wind this up. And I'm also watching Infinity War, and I'm eating ice cream, and maybe I will do a face mask. And it's a Friday night. Okay. Alright, this is take two because I just filmed everything, but my mic was not working for some reason, so we're doing this again. I got a good amount of work on it done last night, for the last like 3 nights basically. It's gotten better. I will say, like looking back at the footage from a couple days ago, it's gotten better. It's gotten tighter around the bust. Right now I'm like basically right here. Let me just put it on. I'll show you. Here it is. I'm trying to kind of hold together the top of the keyhole so you can see how tight it'll actually be on the chest. But you can see there's like a little bit of bunching around the keyhole, I think, which I don't love. My feet are falling asleep. 1 second. So it's a little bit tighter because I have been doing more decreases than the pattern calls for. Um, I'm a little disappointed that it's not coming out the way that I wanted, but I'm trying to kind of release, the perfectionism and just kind of lean into the chaos a little bit and also just embrace the entire process of making something and like, find the real joy from that instead of the final product. I'm okay if I have to frog this whole thing, like I said. And I might, but I might not. Honestly, it's giving me some hope that it's looking a little better, a little more fitted. And if it was too fitted, like I don't know if I would like that either. I think I'm just gonna try to finish it out and see if I like the final product, and if not, I'll just start over and probably use smaller needles. I have started another project to kind of tide over my anxiety a little bit from working on this project. So I went to Michael's the other day to pick up some beads and to pick up some crochet thread. And let me show you what I got. I actually got this crochet thread from Michael's. It's like in this kind of natural color. It's very beautiful. And I'm starting out on the Loopy cap. I think it's called Loopy Studios cap, mesh cap, maybe something like that. But it's basically like a little mesh cap and it has you're gonna add little beads or like droplet beads around the perimeter. So yeah, this is what I have so far. If you can see, I added these little beads throughout the pattern just to see what it would look like. I like it, I think. They are very subtle. They kind of blend in to the yarn a little bit, but I think that's fine. It's a very like beachy look, which I like. That's kind of what I was going for because I am going to the beach, so I think I will try to wear it there. And then for my little droplet beads around the edge of it, this is my plan. These are glass seed beads, and then this is like a red semi-precious stone at the bottom. I just really like the combination of that jade color, like that light jade color and that deep red color, and then even like these little pearly off-white beads. Really beautiful. Okay, checking in. I have now cast off on the body portion. I think generally I'm pretty happy with it. I think like I really like where I took it to, the length. I did mess up in a way that shows me that I need to stop overthinking my knits because when I first started making this top portion, I thought it was way, way too loose. And so I started overcompensating and decreasing hella. And I think a lot of the decreases were good, up here especially, because I think it was too loose on the chest portion. But I decreased a little bit too much. And now you can kind of see, actually, it's kind of hard to see here, but there is some bunching on the sides. I decreased a little too fast, and so this top part is like pretty, I don't know. There's a lot of fabric up here, especially on these sides. So anyways, this is my update. Body is done. I'm gonna work next on the neckline and the keyhole, and then we'll do the sleeves, which is the scariest part. I'm gonna learn my lesson, hopefully, and just trust the process and see what it looks like at the end. Yeah, but I really like this cast off actually, and I think with blocking, some of this might be fixed. I can try to just like even out this moment. I can't make this tighter, but I don't know, at least I can try to make this maybe slightly looser. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, you guys, I think I was being really dramatic. I finished the sleeve and I love it. I was like crashing out for no reason, but this is the sleeve so far. This is the finished sleeve. I love it. It's such a good size and length, and it actually fits perfectly around my arm. I think, okay, genuinely, sorry, let me sit down. I think the moral of the story is to follow the pattern and stop trying to change it. Genuinely, this pattern is perfect. I messed it up by trying to make the torso tighter, and it is like ridiculously tight. Like it's just disproportionate, but everything else literally fits perfectly. Like perfect. Arms fit perfectly. Oh my god. I'm actually obsessed with this top. I'm obsessed with it. I love the beads that I chose. Like I have no words. I have no words. The sleeves are perfect. They're perfect. I made it too short and I made it too tight on the body, so I am gonna redo that, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it in this video because I am so just pleased with how it turned out, and I just kind of want to style it. I think I'm gonna block it, style it, and then probably redo the body. I love the size of the keyhole and how that turned out. I'm really glad I added more stockinette on the keyhole to make it longer. I really like the size of it. I'm just really happy. I'm so happy. Yay! 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 I'm gonna weave in the ends, but I kind of just want to try this on with like an outfit that I would actually wear it with. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm wearing the top right now. I really like it and I'm obsessed with the silhouette. I think I should not have strayed from the pattern, but upon blocking, and right now it's like it's still a little damp. I was just excited to put it on. The blocking actually helped a lot with the weirdness. It got a lot bigger and a lot looser. I sound not that enthusiastic, but it's because it's really early right now. But I actually do really love it, and I'm really excited to style it and wear it. I think it's gonna be a really good transitional piece because it's merino wool, so it's not hot per se, but it is quite warm. Like if it's cold outside, it would probably keep me warm. But I'm really happy, and I love how the little beads turned out. I feel like it fits me pretty well. There's obviously some weird bunching situations going on, um, but you live and you learn, and not everything is going to be perfect, and that's okay. I feel like I'm getting the high of completing an object. I just kind of want to, keep going. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching this video. We've been through a journey together. I think as I continue to knit, I'll probably get more and more confident with it and just feel better about it, taking risks and trying new things. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!